You bolt upright at 3:17 a.m. again, your heart pounding with excitement. Your heart is racing, your mind is spinning, and you're staring at the ceiling, wondering why this keeps happening night after night, but you're excited because you know it means more fun is just around the corner. Sound familiar? If you're one of the millions of people who wake up between 3 and 5 in the morning, you're in great company. And best of all, you're not broken. What you're experiencing now is your body and consciousness sharing some incredible insights with you. Most people dismiss these early morning wake-ups as stress, aging, or just bad luck, but there's so much more to it. But wait, there's more. These mysterious 3 a.m. awakenings are actually doorways to incredible transformation. Just think, your body is trying to upgrade itself, and you've been fighting against the very process that could change your entire life. The hidden pattern everyone ignores. Here's something nobody talks about, and it's really interesting. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. isn't random. It's not your bladder, it's not your neighbor's dog, and it's definitely not just stress from work. There's a specific biological and energetic pattern happening during these hours that most people completely miss, and it's absolutely amazing. Your body operates on what we call circadian rhythms, but within those rhythms are micro-patterns that govern everything from hormone production to cellular repair. Your body goes through some truly amazing changes between 3 and 5 a.m. Your cortisol levels begin their natural rise, your pineal gland shifts its melatonin production, and your nervous system enters a unique state that rarely occurs at any other time. But wait, there's more. This isn't just happening to you, it's happening for you. Just think about the greatest spiritual teachers, inventors, and visionaries throughout history. Many of them spoke about receiving their most profound insights during the early morning hours. They weren't just early birds, they tapped into a state of consciousness that's only available when the world is quiet and your brain waves are in a very specific pattern. The science behind the awakening. Let me paint a picture for you of what's actually happening in your brain and body during these early morning hours. When you wake up at 3 a.m., your brain is in a different state than when you wake up at 7 a.m. The neural activity is completely different. During these hours, your brain produces a unique combination of theta and alpha waves. Theta waves are incredible. They're linked to deep creativity, problem-solving, and access to subconscious information. Alpha waves create a bridge between your conscious and subconscious mind, allowing you to tap into your creative potential and achieve incredible things. When these combine in the early morning hours, you literally have access to parts of your mind that are locked away during normal waking hours. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logical thinking and analysis, is less active during these hours. This means the constant chatter and judgment that usually dominates your thoughts is turned down. Your right hemisphere, which is associated with intuition, creativity, and holistic thinking, is really coming alive right now. But that's not all. Your body's electromagnetic field undergoes a fascinating transformation during these hours. The Earth itself has electromagnetic rhythms called Schumann resonances, and between 3 and 5 a.m., your personal electromagnetic field begins to synchronize with these planetary frequencies in a way that doesn't happen during other times of the day. This is why so many people report having profound realizations, creative breakthroughs, or spiritual experiences during these early morning awakenings. You're not losing sleep, you're gaining access to a higher level of consciousness. What your body is actually trying to tell you. When you wake up at 3:23 a.m. and feel that surge of energy or anxiety, your body is sending you a very specific message. It's not saying something is wrong. It's a sign that something incredible is about to unfold. Your nervous system is incredibly intelligent. It knows exactly when you're ready for the next level of growth, often before your conscious mind does. These early morning wake-ups are your body's way of creating space for transformation to occur. During deep sleep, your subconscious mind processes everything that happened during the day. But between 3 and 5 a.m., something incredible happens. Your subconscious is about to undergo a thrilling transformation, opening the door to endless new possibilities. It's like a rebirth, literally rewiring neural pathways and creating new connections that support the incredible person you're becoming. This is why you might wake up with solutions to problems you've been struggling with, or why you suddenly have clarity about a difficult decision. Your subconscious has been hard at work, paving the way for a day of breakthroughs. Those early morning wake-ups are your cue to pay attention to what your subconscious has discovered. But here's the secret. Most people fight it. They lie there, eager to embrace the gift that's right in front of them, and they're just missing out on the adventure that's right in their reach. The ancient wisdom, modern science confirms. Long before we had EEG machines and neuroscience research, ancient cultures already understood the power of these early morning hours. In traditional Chinese medicine, the time between 3 and 5 a.m. is linked to the lung meridian and the emotion of grief. But the great thing about this context is that grief doesn't just mean sadness. It's a thrilling journey of shedding old habits, beliefs, and self-images that no longer serve you. The lungs, energetically speaking, are responsible for taking in the new and releasing the old. When you wake up during lung time, your body is working overtime to help you breathe in new possibilities while exhaling old limitations. In the wonderful tradition of Ayurveda, these hours fall during what's called the Vata period, when the qualities of space and air dominate. Vata is in charge of all the exciting stuff, like movement, change, and communication. Waking during Vata time is a sure sign that your system is eager for movement, and by movement, I mean a movement of energy and consciousness. Yogis and meditation masters have long recognized these hours as the most powerful time for spiritual practice, and they're not wrong. They call it Brahma Muhurta, or God's hour, because the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is thinnest during this time. Modern neuroscience now confirms what these ancient traditions knew intuitively. The brain is in a unique state during these hours that facilitates insight, creativity, and transformation. The transformation process your body is managing. Waking up at 3 a.m. is a sign that your body is hard at work, upgrading and optimizing to make you feel your best. It's just like your computer needs to restart sometimes to install new software. Your consciousness needs these quiet hours to integrate new levels of awareness. Your brain is doing an incredible job of defragmenting itself, reorganizing information, and creating new neural pathways that support expanded consciousness. This incredible process requires a specific type of brainwave activity that only occurs when you're in a state between sleeping and waking. The frustration and restlessness you feel are actually part of the process, not resistance to it. Your old neural patterns are being replaced with new ones, creating a fresh start. This transition period is a natural process that can create some discomfort as your system adjusts to operating at a higher frequency. Picture this: your consciousness is like a radio, and most of your life you've been tuned to the same station. Suddenly, your internal radio is trying to tune into a completely different frequency, one that carries more information, clearer signals, and expanded possibilities. During the tuning process, you might hear static, multiple stations at once, or unclear signals, but don't worry. This is what's happening in your awareness during these early morning hours. Why fighting it makes everything worse. The key to enjoying early morning awakenings is to see them as a positive experience, not something to be dealt with. When you lie there thinking, "I need to get back to sleep," or "Why does this keep happening to me?" you're actually working against your body's natural intelligence. Your stress response activates when you fight the awakening, flooding your system with cortisol and adrenaline. These stress hormones make it impossible to access the theta and alpha brain states that facilitate the transformation your body is trying to create. You might feel stuck in a frustrating cycle, but you're not alone. There's a way out. By addressing the underlying causes, you can break free from that cycle and finally enjoy a restful night's sleep. It's like trying to force a flower to bloom by pulling on its petals. The more force you apply, the more you change the natural unfolding process. Instead, imagine treating these awakenings as appointments with your highest self. Just imagine what you could discover if you saw them as opportunities to access levels of consciousness that aren't available during your normal waking hours. The energy shift that changes everything. During these early morning hours, your energy field is in a state of expansion, which is absolutely fantastic. Your brain is an incredible organ. The electromagnetic activity in your brain creates coherent energy patterns, which are organized waves of energy that have the power to influence your physical reality. This is the time when your thoughts have the most power to create change in your life. Your prefrontal cortex is less active, which is great news. It means you're open to new possibilities and not just dismissing them with logical objections. Your consciousness is open, receptive, and highly creative. Many people report that during these early morning awakenings, they suddenly understand solutions to problems they've been struggling with for months or years. They have insights about relationships, career changes, health issues, or creative projects that seemed impossible to resolve during normal waking hours. This isn't a coincidence. It's your consciousness operating at a higher level of coherence, accessing information that your analytical mind normally filters out. The key is learning to work with this energy rather than against it. Embrace the awakening and use it as an opportunity for conscious creation. Transform your sleep patterns and your entire life experience. What to do when you wake up at 3 a.m. Instead of feeling frustrated, here's what you can do to embrace your body's natural transformation process. First, acknowledge what's happening. Say to yourself, my consciousness is expanding and my body is supporting this process. This simple recognition is the key to shifting from resistance to acceptance, allowing the natural process to unfold more smoothly. Take a moment to breathe deeply and slowly, letting your body melt into the experience. Don't worry about trying to figure everything out with your logical mind. Instead, simply be present with whatever thoughts, feelings, or sensations arise. Many people find that during these hours, their most creative ideas emerge. Keep a journal by your bedside and write down any insights, solutions, or inspirations that come to you. Don't judge or analyze them, just capture them. When you feel energy moving through your body, don't fight it. This is your nervous system recalibrating itself, which is a sign of positive change. Breathe in that invigorating energy and let it flow through you. People often report incredible sensations during these hours: tingling, warmth, emotional releases, and more. All of this is totally normal and part of the exciting transformation process. You might also find that meditation or gentle visualization is incredibly powerful during these hours. Your brain is already in a meditative state, so any conscious practice you engage in will be amplified. The breakthrough that awaits you. Here's a little secret that most people don't realize. Those early morning awakenings aren't permanent. They're a transitional phase that your body creates to support a specific upgrade in your consciousness. Once the integration process is complete, your sleep patterns will return to normal, but you'll be operating at a new level of awareness. The length of this transition varies for different people, which makes it even more interesting. Some people experience these awakenings for a few weeks, while others enjoy them for several months. The key factor isn't time, it's resistance. The more you fight the process, the longer it takes, but you can do it. The more you embrace and work with it, the smoother and faster the transformation occurs. Many people who learn to work with their early morning awakenings report that this period becomes one of the most transformative and creative times of their entire lives. They develop solutions to long-standing problems, gain clarity about their life direction, experience healing in relationships, or discover new creative abilities they didn't know they possessed. The incredible person you're becoming through this process is someone who operates at a higher level of consciousness, creativity, and intuitive wisdom. Your early morning awakenings are the exciting labor pains of birthing this new version of yourself. The bigger picture of consciousness evolution. What you're experiencing is part of a larger shift in human consciousness that's happening all around the world. It's truly incredible to think that so many people around the world are going through similar experiences of awakening, both in a literal and figurative sense. Your nervous system is responding to frequencies of change that extend far beyond your individual life circumstances. The Earth itself is going through energetic shifts, and sensitive individuals often experience these shifts through their sleep patterns, dreams, and states of consciousness. This is why traditional approaches to sleep problems often don't work for these types of awakenings. This isn't just a medical condition, it's a chance to witness the evolution of consciousness in real time. The early morning hours between 3 and 5 a.m. represent a portal of possibility that opens when the world is quiet and your analytical mind is at rest. Learning to navigate this portal with awareness and intention is an incredible opportunity to accelerate your personal transformation in ways you never thought possible. Your new relationship with sleep and consciousness. Moving forward, consider developing a completely different relationship with your sleep patterns. Instead of seeing sleep as simply rest and recovery, begin to understand it as an incredible opportunity for dynamic exploration and transformation of consciousness. Your body is incredibly smart. It's always working to help you, even if you don't always understand how. Trust the intelligence of your nervous system and work with it rather than against it. Create a bedside environment that will support your conscious awakening and put an end to any frustration from insomnia. Keep a journal, play some soothing music, or do whatever else you can to embrace these moments as opportunities rather than obstacles. Remember, your consciousness knows no bounds. It's not just limited to your normal waking hours. These early morning awakenings are the perfect time for your most profound growth, healing, and creative breakthroughs. The next time you find yourself wide awake at 3:33 a.m., instead of checking your phone or worrying about being tired tomorrow, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what is my consciousness trying to show me right now? The answer is going to change everything, and it's going to be amazing. Your early morning awakenings are a sign that you're alive and ready to take on the day. The exciting question isn't how to stop them, but how to use them to become the fullest expression of who you're meant to be. Welcome to your transformation. It's been waiting for you all along, and it's about to become your new best friend.